everybody. We are just finishing up putting some bales away. We had 22 so far, so this is 23 and 24. We got it all baled up off camera as well, our field over there. We got it all baled up off camera, and this will be 25 and 26. This is the last of the bales. They all stayed here. We didn't sell any. So yeah, that's done. What else did we do? We got everything baled up, got it all picked up, and like I said, just finishing up putting it away. I gotta drop these forks back off. Drop these off right here. And let's go down. What else did we do? Oh, we released the fertilizer spreader again and bought some lime. It's completely full, and that is our next step, is to lime our barley field, or oat field, or wheat field. I don't even remember what it was, but we're gonna lime that and lime our 2 grass fields. Hopefully we have enough. I don't know how much this field's gonna take. But we're about to find out. So our grass field shouldn't take too much lime, which is why I'm starting over here. Just purely because they are somewhat limed already. This field has not seen lime in who knows how long. But grass fields should be pretty decent. They're going to need a little bit, but we're going to lime. And I'm still trying to figure out exactly what I want to do with this field. As far as, do I want to plant it again right away, or do I want to save it for next spring where we can put, you know, corn or beans in it? That's kind of what I'm trying to figure out. So our grass fields are going to stay grass fields, at least for the time being. And I don't know that we need a whole lot more straw for starting out with just a couple animals that we're going to be purchasing here shortly. We don't have them yet, but we will soon. But I don't know that we need... We could probably go a year without having a straw giving crop. I'm gonna have to kind of look into seeing what all really needs to be done with this field here. I might have messed up there. No, we're good. I'm just gonna make a straight pass. Straight up through here. So it's about 5 o'clock in the evening. It took us a while to get the field baled up and get everything picked up and put away. And I wanted to get down and picked up the spreader, and you know, just trying to get things moving so that we can get as much done as possible here today. And then tonight, when I go in the house, I will be trying to figure out as much as possible as far as what the next steps are, and then tomorrow we will get to moving on future plans and possibly getting some animals and making some phone calls about that, trying to get this loan paid off. So we owe a little over 100 and I think it's 120,000 we still owe on our loan. So it's not a whole lot, but we're not going to be selling. I don't think we're going to sell any grain until winter time, and we do have a good bit of silage. I might look into selling that, seeing if I can lease something to haul it, because we're gonna have a whole pile of corn, and we're gonna have another cutting of grass yet, at least, maybe even two. So we made one silage cutting of our grass at the beginning of the spring, and we made a hay cutting so far, so we might actually get a second hay cutting and a silage cutting maybe at the end. I'm not really sure. I'll have to look back and see exactly when we harvested the grass each time. I would like to get two more out of it before winter. I mean, it's July, it's not quite ready until it's probably be ready in August, maybe October, November, possibly. I'm not sure. I'd have to go back and look, but this field is taking a lot of lime. I hope we have enough for... let me start on this side. I hope we have enough for our grass fields. I still have a little bit of lime in a pallet in the shed I can probably grab and throw in. I don't know how much the grass fields are going to need, but this is definitely taking a lot. This field's been neglected for a long time. If we have to, we can run down to the shop and get a little bit extra. But that would have to be tomorrow, because I'm pretty sure they close early. They might not if I called them, but let's fold up and I'll just pull around here. We'll throw whatever we have in here. I don't think it's a lot, but we'll park this here. Open the door. And I don't think it's a whole lot. Oop. Depth perception's a little off. 600 liters. Oh, it's not a lot. Not a lot at all. Seems as how we started with 14,000. Barely gonna reach. There we go. It's going. Not a lot, but better than what we had. And let's see. Put this up. Back in here. So we used about 76% just in that one field. back up. There's some deer running around. Alright, let's see. And it's using a decent amount. I don't know. Probably not going to have enough. Guess we'll find out soon enough. But we'll run it until it's empty, at least. But yeah, so we have some stuff to look at. We have, let's say we have to figure out exactly what to do with that field back there. My thought was to leave it sit empty until next spring, and probably put corn back there next spring, and then in the field that we have corn in now, putting soybeans in. That was kind of my thought. And I also thought about planting like a cover crop or something in it, but I don't know if we get much out of the cover crop unless it's plowed, and I don't think that field needs plowing right now. So if the field doesn't need plowed, it seems kind of like a waste to me to put something in there that needs plowed under in the spring. And the only other thing we could do would be to plant grass back there, possibly get a spring harvest off of it, and then get the spring harvest off of it, and then use whatever we want from there. But then we're still looking at needing a grain field in the future, so not really sure. It's kind of tough with the grass fields, and really, honestly, we need at least one more field for a rotation. So I'm looking into that as well, but we're not going to get any more loan right now with having the one out that we do. So I'm not really exactly sure what the route we're going to take is, but we'll figure it out, and I'm sure whatever it is, we'll all figure it out together. So we might have enough. That wasn't too bad there. What were we at? 24%. Now we're down to 15. So we used 9%. No, I'm not that worried about that little patch. To unfold it again. So let's go around. Corn's looking pretty good. It's getting up there. Some pretty rows. I don't know, I still haven't decided with the corn yet either, if we're gonna, chop a little bit of it, or if we're going to just combine it all and sell it. I guess we'll figure that out when the time comes. I thought about chopping the headlands and getting a little bit of silage out of it, but at the same time, we got a decent amount of silage in the bin already, and we still don't have animals yet, so we don't really need the silage. But yeah, we're gonna get this done and probably call it a night, and we're still gonna have a decent amount left. This is actually gonna work out fairly perfect. Those 3 fields on one tank, and we probably won't need this big of a spreader full of fertilizer, full of lime. Now that we're caught up on the big field, the big field's the only reason we needed as much as we did. So we'll wrap this up, and I'm gonna call it a night and head in the house and start looking into some future plans and some research, and I will see you guys in the morning. Alright, good morning. We got a pallet of jam out here that we need to get put away first thing. And let's see, hop in the skid loader and grab that. And then I think the next thing that we're going to do is I started looking into the field here back behind us, and I kind of forgot that we had never really messed with it. So that field, they have some paperwork in the house of, they kind of like documented, I guess, everything that they did over the years, and that field hasn't been plowed in a while, so that field does need plowed under. So I think what we're going to do is we are going to hook the planter up. Well, first thing we're going to do is we're going to spray fertilizer on our grass fields. We're going to do that first, so I might as well just go ahead and hop on this and get on the fertilizer sprayer. That up. Let me go open the shed here. I still have some fertilizer in here, don't I? Yeah, I do. Let's now just hop in here again. So the first thing we're going to do is spray our grass fields here this morning. Get them fertilized up and ready to go. And then we are going to get the planter out and put some cover crop seed in it, and put some oilseed radish down. I don't need to lift that up that high. That'll be alright right here, honestly. Oh yeah, all filled up. Here. Just leave it sit outside, because we'll probably be able to fill the fertilizer spray up after we're done. But turn that off. So this field over here, we got it limed up pretty good now. It's got weeds growing in it, but it needs plowed. So what I think we're going to do is we're going to plant oilseed radish in here for like a cover crop, and it'll also be a little bit of added fertilizer for us with our planter, because I'm pretty sure we can no-till with this. I can't remember, but I think it's no-till. But as long as we can no-till, plant that in, put oilseed radish in that field, and then in the spring we'll plow the oilseed radish under. That'll give us a little bit of added nitrogen in our field, and then we should be able to not need as much with whatever we put in, which will probably be corn, so that will help us out because obviously corn requires a decent amount of nitrogen. And then after that, I don't think we have anything else going on today, and it's probably just going to be waiting for our grass fields to be ready to harvest to where we can take care of them, which is going to be probably 2 months actually. I don't think August is going to be the month. Might be September. September might be when we're ready to go. And then either October or November our corn should be ready. Probably be ready to chop a little earlier, and then be combining at some point. And then it's kind of just hang out for the winter. Figure out what she wants to do with animals. I looked at the loan paperwork last night. We owe $110,000 still on our loan. So we could honestly probably take and put a good chunk. Probably put a good chunk of our loan out if we wanted to drain our account. I have to look around. I'm not sure what all we have in our bins as far as fuel goes, as far as seeds go, and fertilizer. We should be good on fertilizer because, like I said, I bought fertilizer and didn't realize that we had fertilizer, so probably be pretty good on that. Because I should have made a whole second head one. Maybe I'll do that. But yeah, so I'm gonna fertilize, and I'll do this off camera, and then have you guys back in when we start planting. So I will see you all shortly. Alright, so we got all the fertilizing done on the grass fields, and we are here ready to plant. So we are going to plant oilseed radish. And basically, for anybody that doesn't know, oilseed radish is just a cover crop. You don't harvest it. We're going to plant it. It's going to basically help the soil from erosion through the winter, and it's not going to it's going to put some nutrients into the soil, mainly nitrogen. And then when we plant corn in this next spring, we won't have to fertilize the corn quite as much because there will be nitrogen in it. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and get rolling here. Try to just help ourselves along. Like I said, I didn't want to plant just another field of wheat in here, seeing as like that's not necessarily wheat. Like we had barley, I guess, the last time, but I didn't want to just put another cereal crop in here just over and over and over again. So this way we'll be able to get it on a corn bean rotation and see how things go. This field's, I think it's a little smaller than our cornfield that we have, but if it is, it's only because of the little bump out there. Otherwise, it would probably be about the same, I would think. I'm going to knock this out here and see how it goes. I'll kick you all into a time lapse and let you enjoy it. All right, we got a couple little small spots that we missed here that we're gonna touch up, like that one. This is just me being a perfectionist because it honestly doesn't really matter since it's a cover crop, but it bothers me, so we have to go ahead and hit them. All right, let's throw this back in the shed here. See if I can get it back in there well. It's a little tight. And there we are. Get her unhooked. Run the tractor back over. Need to get that rest of that liquid fertilizer put away. And I need to possibly figure out a better place to store this strawberry jam. So I actually looked into the strawberry jam, and it apparently sells for quite a bit of money in the month of May. And right now we're kind of low. So we have the original, what I said, 16. I think I said we'd sell it when we got to 16, but I'm kind of thinking now that we're going to hang on to them. Actually might end up trying to stack them 4 high in here just to get that, but I can get that off camera one day. Trying to think. I can't remember if there's anything else that we need to do. Still have 4,000 liters of water in, come on, pop up in both of those. So we don't need any water. I think July's going to be kind of a slow month. At least the second half of July. I never did check our total of straw bales. We have 80. So we have 80 straw bales and 58 hay bales. But I'm going to get this pallet of fertilizer put away, hop in the skid loader, and maybe I'll mess with them bales a little bit. And I don't know. I guess I'll see you guys when it's time to cut grass or corn or whatever's next. I will see you then. All right, good morning, everybody. It is September, and we are going to start off. We're going to mow some grass here first thing, and I'm going to take the tedder off, and we're going to chop it. Drop that. Raise this up. We'll just leave that there for now. We're going to mow our 2 grass fields, and then we are going to chop our 2 grass fields. Make some silage out of it, because this is probably going to be our last cutting for the year. And then we're going to get things switched around, and maybe tomorrow we're going to chop a little bit of our corn silage, see how that goes, just so we can say we chopped some. Have some corn silage in the silo fermenting, and I think after talking to Miss White for the last little bit that she wants to hold off on cows for now. We are going to get some pigs this winter and get some pigs started. That way we have some stuff to do over the winter. But we're going to start off just getting rid of all our silage and making some money, and hopefully we can pick up a little extra ground for the pigs, or just have enough money to buy pig feed. Not exactly sure what the plan is, but we're just kind of winging it. But this is going to be some good yielding grass here, so figured why not just make it into silage, get as much silage as we possibly can, because this winter it's going to be going for a pretty good price, and we will be able to profit a good bit of money and hopefully pay off our loan and just be in the clear and onward and upward from there. So yeah, it's looking like, judging by the windrows that we're putting down, that we're going to be in good shape. So I'm going to go ahead and knock these 2 grass fields out and give you guys a time lapse, and we'll see you guys when we're done. That's all done. Excuse me, sir. Now we're able to go ahead and get it all picked up with the chopper, and we should be in good shape as far as just having plenty of silage. And then I was thinking while I was mowing, what we might end up doing is might rent ourselves a mower, or not a mower, I'm sorry. We might rent ourselves a trailer. Come time to sell silage, maybe rent ourselves a trailer that we can get all of it hauled pretty quickly, because we don't really have anything that'll haul silage other than what we use to pick it up, and that's not the best. But run up here, because that doesn't hold a whole lot. It's not really worth, but we could probably rent a trailer. And I think actually what we might do, let me call down to the store and see if I can get some silage additive, because we didn't run that the last time. And you know, if we've decided that we're going to sell our silage, we might as well try to do the best we can to make as much of it. So maybe we can get some silage additive, and I'll call down there and see if they have any, and yeah, I'll be right back, hopefully with some silage additive. Alright, so we got some silage additive. Just going to pick it up here beside the side, and we'll just go ahead and fill up out of it. I don't know how much it holds, but might hold more than one pallet, looks like. Didn't think it would hold quite that much, but looks like it's gonna. Let's see how much we actually have in there. Throw that in there. 75%. Not too bad. We'll head up here and get started. Just see exactly how long it takes. Hopefully this stuff lasts a little while. Not sure how long it might last, but never really messed with it a whole lot before. Looks like we're getting pretty good yields already though, so I don't know if the additive helps a whole lot, but it doesn't hurt us for sure, especially with getting ready to go to corn. So, hey, we got it. It was about $2,500 for that pallet of silage additive though, so it's not cheap, but we'll recoup that money for sure. I'm wondering if we're even going to make it the whole way around the field. We might not. we should be alright. Yeah, we're gonna make it. We're definitely gonna have a lot of silage off of this grass for sure. And then to add corn silage in on top of it is definitely going to it's going to yield us a pretty good amount of money, I'm thinking. So shouldn't be too bad. But I'm not going to bore you with this, with as long as it takes these trailers to unload and switching around our well, switching everything around. So I gotta run back and grab the tractor. I might as well turn this off for now. I gotta run back and grab the tractor, and I'll get all this picked up, and I will bring you guys back in before we start with chopping corn. All right, good morning. We wrapped up our grass silage yesterday. As you can see, we got the corn head on the chopper, ready to go this morning. And we got a little bit more strawberry jam here. So get this picked up first. I gotta open the door. Put this in here. Put that there, and I'm gonna park this. We ended up with, let's see here. We ended up with 159,376 liters of grass silage. I'm actually gonna go ahead and activate that. Or, I'm sorry, just grass, and we'll start getting that turned into silage here. And we're gonna hop in this and figure out exactly how we want to do this. I'm not gonna chop this whole field. I'm just gonna chop some of it. But I do kind of want to hit a headlands, at least a couple of them here. Do this without. Let's see here. There we go. I don't know if I can line this up 6 rows at a time. Actually, I think we're getting 7 here. Either way, that'll work. But I'm going to take at least a couple headlands off of this. See how quickly it fills up. And then we're going to save the rest to combine for grain. But I'm thinking probably 2, maybe 3 headlands around the whole thing. Weird we're taking 7 rows, but it's definitely a little slower than it is chopping chopping the hay or the grass. Now we're taking 6. Weird, I don't know why it's running so slow. This is going to fill up fast, as you can see. We're 55% already, 57% now. And we've only taken these 2 headlands off. 70. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of silage here, so we're just gonna see if we can back this up here a little bit without running over any crop. Pass this way. Wow, this is as fast as it wants to go. Not really sure why. But the cruise control one doesn't change anything. It's picking up speed, but it's definitely not going quickly. There it goes. Starting to take off now. We're not going to get very far, but we're still taking 7 rows. So drop that there, pull back up. Turn that off. Run back here and grab the tractor. Maybe we, I don't know, maybe we'll take 3 headlands on the end rows and just take 1 or 2 up each side, something like that. Maybe cut a pass down through the middle if we're able to. Let's go up here and turn around. Sure, neighbor won't mind if we turn around in their grass field a little bit. I just kind of wanted to open the field up, get a little extra silage, and you know, it's probably going to be our big money maker this winter. The grass silage should put us over the top as far as paying the loan off and getting completely out of debt. We don't have, let me make sure we don't have, yeah, we do not have chaff silage active, so. But yeah, I think this is going to need plowing for sure. I think we just chop maybe 1 or 2 this way. We'll hit 1 more this way since it's only 6 rows. And probably 3. We'll go up and crossed back. The rest of the way up here, go all the way around, come back up here, up, back, and around. That will give us two headlands on each end and 3 on each side, and then we'll probably hit 1 maybe in the middle somewhere. We don't need to go overboard. We'll save some of it for grain, but I'm thinking that we're gonna make some pretty good money this winter between the grain we got off of our field, whatever grain we get out of this cornfield, and then selling silage. We should we should make out pretty good. Get the loan paid off, and then start looking into how we want to grow the farm. We're going to get pigs this winter for sure. We're going to need money for pig feed, because I'm not going to grow and mix that myself, just because I don't want to do root crops. Take a lot of time, and I just really don't feel like dealing with it. So we're not going to do any root crops. Let's drop that there. Let's pull this off to the side for now. Hop back in here. I don't know what changed, but cruising full speed now. I'm thinking just kind of make the loop here. Go the whole way down and around. But yeah, if you guys have any ideas as what you want to see for the farm, throw them in the comments, let me know. We are going to get into dairy cows eventually. I don't know how much time we're going to really have with all of it. Obviously, once FS25 comes out, we're going to be making the switch instantly to that, and I got some ideas as far as how we're going to start that one, but for now, we're here helping out Miss White. Man, 77% that quickly. Could you imagine if we had to chop this whole field? Can't move. Maybe it's because it's heavy. Not really sure. Might be the weight of the chaff. I wouldn't think corn silage would weigh a whole lot more than what grass does, but I guess it does. Moisture in it could have it being a little heavier. This is the head that came with the chopper, so I know it's the right head. This is definitely creeping 2 miles an hour. We're not going to get much done at this rate. We're getting there, just slowly. Gonna be full before we even get around the turn here. It's full there. Whoop. Dropped the wrong thing. I do that a lot. Turn that off. We'll run up and grab the tractor again. It's gonna be a time-consuming little project just for something we really didn't have to do. Man. We've made 2 end passes and 1 long pass on the shorter side of the field at that. And we've already filled up 2 wagons. This is where it would be nice to have a helper that we could pull the wagon along beside the chopper and not have to worry about the weight behind the chopper. And then we could just roll along full speed beside it. But for the time being, we will just be doing it ourselves. I know one of the neighboring farm guys stopped by when we first came in to help Miss White and offered his help for nothing, but I don't like asking people for help if it's something that we can do ourselves. And it might be a pain, but we can do it ourselves, so we're just gonna continue to do it that way. I've been looking around as well, just trying to see what some of the neighbors have going on. If I can help them out, I would, but as of right now, nobody really has much going on. We do need to get these cleaned out of here. Thought about putting them up top for now, just so we have room in here for when we get pigs. I think we're gonna get probably 3 or 4, maybe 5, but definitely gonna have a good bit of silage, up to 175,000 liters already, so should be good sell. I don't think pigs need silage for anything. I think they just pig food and straw and water should be about it for them. I kind of need to look into that because I don't know anything about pigs, but we will, like everything else, figure it out as we go. And so far it's been working out for us. But if this wagon unloaded a little faster, it wouldn't be so bad, but this is very time consuming here. It takes longer to unload it than it does to fill it up. Whereas if we had 2 wagons, either 2 wagons or an extra hand, another wagon would be good, because, well, we'd still need an extra set of hands. We could have somebody in the chopper fill in a second wagon while we empty this one, and then swap them out. But we definitely need to wash this wagon when we're done here, because we'll be done with it for the season. There. Let's park this on the road. Get hold of it. It can't be the weight. We're still at 3 miles an hour here. Thinking we just we're gonna make a pass, hit one more end row up there, come up that side. We'll probably fill 2, maybe 3 more wagons out of this. But as slow as this is, I don't know what's causing it to go so slow. It is definitely creeping. 2-mile-an-hour chopping is not fun, so I'm not going to bore you guys with this. I will go ahead and get this done, at least what we're going to do of it done. And I'll bring you guys back in when we have a total at least. We'll go over how much silage we got. Oh, so there. It just tried to speed up a little bit. We'll go over how much silage we ended up with, and I will see you guys when we're done. Alright, we are going to call it there because it never did really speed up for me. And I don't really feel like doing it anymore. So, let's see, what we did was 2 headlands all the way around back to here, 3 on this end, and then we hit two rows up the middle. This trailer's not quite full, 78%, but that's all we're gonna chop as far as corn silage goes this year. Get this unloading around here. Pull this up here. We're gonna go ahead and get that unloading and grab the chopper. It would not, so every once in a while, like if we were on a downhill, it would speed up to 6, but for the most part, it was 2 to 3 mile an hour the whole time. I'm not really sure why it doesn't do that with the pickup head, but I guess it is what it is. We're done. It'll be combining next. Get this washed off here. Now, at least get the chopper washed off. It's pretty dirty. We're gonna have to wash the wagon. And get that put away. See how much corn silage we ended up with. This put away. Shut that down there. Get that closed up. Done with that for the year. I don't think we're gonna have another grass harvest. This should be done unloading. Here's that it is. So we ended up with 124,000 liters of chaff. So we'll go ahead and activate that, get silage going. Let's see, let me back this up. Turn it around, I think. Put it up here. And this thing is really dirty. Get this all cleaned up. We're done with this for the year. Like I said, I don't think we're gonna have enough time to get another grass harvest in. If we do, I'll just do it off camera. Alright, that's all cleaned up. Pull it up here, get it put away. There. We'll just go ahead and put it away. Close that up. Close that up. That's activated. So yeah, we got cover crop in that field. We need to fertilize our grass, but we can get that at any time. This field is going to need plowing. It's definitely going to need lime, I would think. Maybe that's probably the first thing we're going to look into purchasing once we make some money this winter, would be our own lime spreader, so we don't have to keep leasing from the store. Get ourselves a lime spreader, and we'll pretty much have everything we need to keep going. But I'm going to call it an episode there. Appreciate everybody who watched, and if you liked the video, drop a like, subscribe if you're interested, and I'll see you guys next time.